You know what time it is. What's up, guys? We're back. Another season 30 tier slop meta munch surprise here. Um, I wasn't planning on doing any more of these, but a lot of people were asking, so yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and throw one together real quick. Um, talk about all the issues with this season, and hopefully give y'all some meta legends you can run around and ranked with. So let's get to it. What do we got here? Bangalore. I think Bang is. I think she is still pretty sturdy. I think she's like very high A, maybe low S. I don't think there's. I think Bang is like such a good character. Her only flaw and the only thing I have an issue with is that I don't like that she insta breaks doors because it's like an untelegraphed ability with no real counterplay. Other than that, I think she's like perfectly balanced hero. Good in ranked. Never complain having a Bang on my team. Do like playing Bang quite a bit. So yeah, we're just consider probably high A, low S. Revenant. Nah, the Revenant's ass. He's just a giant meatball. Doesn't really do much. Util doesn't really help his team. You can tell me like, oh, I'm so good at Rev, I pop my ult and I wipe whole team. Okay, well, that happens at gold, maybe, but at the higher tier lobbies, he's just a big meatball and he just gets shredded very easily. His ult's very easy to shoot through. And honestly, I like fighting Revs because I feel like I hit all my bullets on him. He's just a giant ball. He's a giant ball. Fuse. They kind of like changed Fuse and then just abandoned him. Left his ult pretty weak, but gave him some of the most fun movement in the game by far. I want to just put up B just because he's kind of fun. I don't think he's that good in ranked. And I know the 40-year-old dads divorced that listen to Tool, work on their freaking Chevys in the garage. 4 kids divorced. They're going to be pissed, but he's not that good in higher tier ranked. He's fun, though. I won't lie. His movement is very fun, so I'll give him that. Maggie. Maggie's an S tier character. She's going to stay S tier for a while. She's got an ult that stuns. It basically gives you free kills, you and your team. Gives her and her team speed boost and fortified. On top of, she has a drill that does a lot of damage, forces you to reposition, and forces you out of an area. And I think the thing that makes Maggie the best, and this is my opinion, and this is what kind of upsets me because Maggie used to be a really cool character to me. She was really shotgun oriented. The way she had extra movement when holding the shotgun, extra movement speed. The blue perk, where I think it's called gun running, where she gets extra movement speed on pistols and SMGs. She's turned into a controller player's wet dream. Increases her strafe speed immensely and makes her extremely hard to track because she's just moving so much faster than the rest of the cast. And I honestly think that perk makes her the strongest. People can argue, but realistically, like that perk is insane. And I kind of don't like it because it kind of took the whole shotgun aspect out of that character. But she sits at S. Always good, always strong. Ballistic. Now, I'm a Ballistic main. So I'm somewhat biased, somewhat not biased. I think he is mid to low B. He just feels very clunky. Actually, I could put him like high B, mid to high B. They did give him sprint speed for his team on his ult, which is really cool. Like I love his ult being like a team playability thing. But they kind of made him feel a little clunky. I loved all the new Whistler changes, and they're trying to find a way to balance that, and they're giving him more damage in the whistles again. That's great. I love that, but he feels so clunky. It feels like it takes longer to lock on with the whistle than it used to, and when you're trying to lock on while in a fight, you don't really have the time to hold it down and wait for the lock. You just kind of sometimes have to let it rip, and a lot of time it just goes past them. Also, my biggest issue with him and the reason he feels the most clunky was he used to get speed boost in his ult, which I loved, but they replaced that with sprint speed. And as much as sprint speed's really cool and it's great that he gets it to his team and they can get to the fight quicker and they can move around quicker, I still wish that he would at least keep the speed boost to kind of make him the powerhouse. You know, he's the one popping the ult. He should be the strong guy. And this is definitely from a place of bias, but I think he should have his speed boost back, but keep the sprint speed for the teammates at least. Wish he wasn't that clunky. Is what it is. Whistle kind of sucks to lock on to people when they're all sliding around on roller skates and on their knees and everybody's moving 100 miles an hour and you're getting Seer queued. And I mean, I think just like anywhere in the B tier. I mean, he could be low B sometimes, but I haven't really enjoyed playing him, which is kind of crazy, but it's just what the meta is right now. Pathfinder, I think Pathfinder can be like low A. I think Pathfinder is great, super fun. What they did to Pathfinder was amazing. 2 grapples, cool, lower cooldown, all that. We love Pathfinder. Very fun character. Only issue is we take a character like Pathfinder and we take a character like Loba right now. Pathfinder, to hit really good distance on a grapple, he has to set it up. You have to do all this thing, this little freaking rainbow grapple, down a hill, hit the right rock so you keep sliding. You have to set that up, and it takes a minute, takes a couple seconds to like hit a really good grapple. Or you can just play Loba. You press one ability, and you're out 100 meters instantly with speed boost, and it's gonna heal you with a perk. And guess what? You got 2 of them, just like Pathfinder. So you go 100 meters. Okay, you throw another one direction. Don't even have to aim it really. Boom. You throw it in windows, throw it through wherever. It's just like Pathfinder's ability is so cool, but it just gets mogged by baby abilities. Anyway, he's pretty cool. Low A tier, in my opinion. Still a little chunky. It is what it is, though. Wraith. I think Wraith is like high to mid A. Still great team util. The dome is insane. If you have a really smart Wraith player on your team that knows when to use the dome and how to effectively use it in fights, really saves you a lot. Again, love the double jump in the void. Love the longer queue time. Amazing perks. I think they did really good with Wraith. I wish that she would get either a passive rework or something, or maybe a buff. I was cooking up in the old Sang mind that maybe she should get something similar to one of Bangalore's perks, where if she gets like a ping that's like, oh, there's a sniper, someone's looking at me, it should ping them. It should ping like the general direction, maybe with like an eyeball or the Apex ping system. That way, like, you can be more aware of what's looking at you. Like being a lore nerd. Like, she's got all these other rates in different dimensions, bro. Why can't they just tell her, like, yo, Kraber over there, dude? Or, yo, you're about to get blown up by a Vertinade. Something like that. I think that could really help her. I don't think that'd be too OP. I mean, you're playing Wraith. You should hear the voices, man. You should really hear them. Anyway, I think she's pretty good. I love playing Wraith. Shout out Wraith. Octane, I think, is around B tier as well. Really had his glory days for like a few weeks, and it sucked. Fortified on the stem was really bad for the game, and all the other benefits he had with his double stem. I don't like Octane being bad, and I'm putting him low B. It sucks. I love Octane, but man, for a character whose whole thing is being fast and having to hurt yourself to go faster, and then have all these other characters that press one button and can catch up and even get past you most of the time, it really sucks, because it's like, his whole thing is being fast, dude. Why is he getting caught up by someone that looks at the ground and throws a freaking frisbee, or someone that throws a bracelet and could throw it twice? Like, why is he able to get caught up? He's the speed guy. He literally has to hurt himself to go fast, and he's getting caught up by people that press one button. That sucks. Um, don't really know what they could do there. I kind of wish he had the Gibby passive, where if he ran in a certain direction, he would go a little bit faster. I mean, it makes sense for him. Another thing that I've been preaching is that he needs something similar to the Pathfinder Energized Zipline. I've been saying that he needs maybe on the Stem Rush pad perk, because no one really grabs that right pad perk, the right blue one, if I remember correctly. Everybody grabs the less stem damage. But on that blue perk, I think they should add like you and your teammates become fortified in the air after hitting pad. I think that would help him, and that would make him a little bit more viable for like rotates and jumping through really busy areas. Because dude, you jump pad, you're getting fried. Anyone that knows how to aim is shooting you. You're in an arc. But I think having like fortified or something that kind of defends you while you're at least in the air. Please make it in the air, and it'd be perfect. Be perfect. Anyway, low B. Horizon. I think Horizon's like also pretty low B. Doesn't really do much. Mostly controller player character. You know, you glide around, Batista bomb people, one clip them, Q back, Q your feet, and glide around. I've been playing her recently. Really enjoyed getting the fast fall perk. That's really funny. People don't really expect it. Also, it was really good for countering Axel ults because it would launch you up and you could just double tap your crouch and you'd instantly fall to the ground. So that's pretty cool. If you didn't know that, yeah, the fast fall perk kind of counters Axel ult. So you can experiment with that all you want. I don't think she's that crazy. Do I really want Horizon to be good again? Nah, not for a minute. I think she's pretty like she's like usable. I think the worst part of her kit is just her ult. But we remember how the ult used to be. So I'm just gonna put her there. Ash. I actually played this character last night when I was playing with Cloudy. He was playing Ballistic. I was playing Ash. Oh my gosh. Has this character fallen from the glory days that she had? Like, uh, that dash cooldown is insane. Like, it is like, what is it? It's like 7 or 8 seconds. You're just sitting there staring at the bar, and then you get a little mediocre dash. And although people like Cloudy really makes the dash look good, it is still very slow. And there's like several abilities in the game that take away your dash cooldown, like Wattson Fence, Valk Stun, etc. I think maybe she needs a little shorter cooldown on the dash. Maybe she needs a different purple perk because gosh, those freaking snare perks are not good. I'm gonna be honest, those are not good. My experience playing with her, but I do kind of want her to be a little bit better. I don't want her to be back in those demon days where it was freaking double dash Devo and all that. That was really scary. Um, and what do we got now? We got Alter. So all right, we got Alter. I think she's still S tier. Um, I don't really think that she's ever really gonna go anywhere. I think a lot of her power now, and it's been like this for a while. Like we were all annoyed with her ult for sure, but a lot of her power comes from her Q. Being able to go 30 meters through a wall, through a ceiling, at a press of a button is actually insane. I think the most insane part of it is that you come out, you're in this corporeal form, and you can look around and pick who you want to try to one clip. Or if you think, oh, this isn't it, you just instantly take it back. And I think it's really annoying because you could people stall fights so much by just taking it back and forth, back and forth. There needs to be some sort of delay, man. It's so annoying. And she doesn't need 2 Qs, please. I remember she came out, she was pretty bad, and it sucked. But she just was getting buffed and buffed and buffed. But now we're at like a point where it's like, dude, why can she go through 30 meters of freaking boulder, steel, and metal and do it twice? You know, it's a little insane. But I think she'll always probably remain like A tier as long as her Q stays the same. And of course, her ult's still, it's her ult. Get out of jail free card sometimes. She's got to be a little bit smarter with it. Oh, shoot. Axel. Yeah, this character is probably the best character still in the game. After several nerfs, still the best. I mean, I complain about it. Everybody complains about it. Everybody complains about it. Meta Munch character. Just press one button, slide across the map, one clip somebody. Panic, press your ult, get another clip, one clip. Just really, really just boring character. She just is the fastest character in the game. I think the big issue obviously is her Q. I've had an idea for a while that to fix this, they should have it so you have to place the Q on the ground, and then the Q has to charge up for like a second or a second and a half. Like it needs a little charge up sequence once it's placed on the ground. That way, that the ability is now telegraphed. People can hear it and be like, okay, the Axel's about to slide. It gives it some sort of counterplay, and you can even shoot it out. You know, like they nerfed the HP of it, but I haven't really ever shot one out because they just kind of throw it at their feet and they're just like instantly in your face, you know? That way, they do that. That way, the character has to be a little bit more planned out versus just reactionary press one button across the map or in your face killing you. You know what I mean? I think that could really help set her in the right direction without taking away her fun aspect, if you want to call that a fun aspect of sliding and one clipping everybody. Anyway, that is that. Bloodhound. A lot of people underwhelmed with Bloodhound's rework. I definitely missed the old ult. It felt really cool to do the little growl and black and white vision and kill people and all that. But I don't think the rework is too terrible. I think the rework is just kind of overdrafted by the current meta. Like these characters are just so good that Bloodhound just looks so mid. But I think Bloodhound kind of released kind of balanced. Honestly, I'd take a balanced released invisibility ability over an overpowered one. I think their ult works very well when fights are chaotic and things are happening. And especially in a non-seer meta, I think this ult will go a lot crazier. But I don't think they're like terrible. I think if you use the ult at the right moment, you can definitely get the jump on some people. And again, it's just overshadowed by the meta right now. Like these characters that are in S tier are just so good. Crypto and Comp, best character in the game. But this is a ranked tier list. Crypto and ranked, very boring. You don't really have time to set up pushes and stuff. He's a character that thrives on coordination and setup. And in ranked, in the current state, you're just pressing one button and going across the map. Like he doesn't really get a whole lot. Like you could be a good crypto and be like, okay, I'm gonna EMP you guys Axel Q and then Alter Q in. But most of the time, you don't really have that time to set up. Everybody's just insta fighting. So to get yourself out of the fight to be in your drone kind of sucks. Kind of wish you had the Apex mobile thing where the drone could follow you and scan people automatically. That'd be cool. But who knows? I think he's getting reworked, I heard, or something. Maybe it was on the roadmap. Maybe they do that. I'm excited to see. I think the character is cool. Like he looks cool. I got his freaking recolored heirloom for some reason. Can't tell you why. But yeah, please delete this guy. Get him out of comp. But also please make him better for like casuals and ranked. You know, like make him more fun. Valkyrie. I still think Valkyrie's pretty good. A tier. Thank goodness they nerfed that freaking blue perk, man. 300 scans, 300 meter scans through mountains. Dude, you were not ratting. You could not like actually like rat. And people were like, good, I hate rats. Bro, it's part of the game sometimes. You get out and you're trying to reset your team and you hear the Valkyrie and you just know you're cooked because she's scanning you through freaking 18 miles of bourbon wood and I don't even know, man. It sucked. They balanced her a little bit more. That's cool. Still hate fighting Valks because they're just little moths that fly in the air and do nothing the whole fight and then maybe stun you. Sucks, but they did pretty good getting her in a better spot. Oh, dude, this guy. He's freaking back, man. Why did we bring him back, dude? Why? I This guy wasn't even bad like before he got like the random buffs. He wasn't bad. I was actually playing him before he got all these buffs. And like I was like, oh, this guy's kind of fun. He's like a somewhat a movement character. You can scan, and then you can get a speed boost and do all like a tap strafe, and you have double jump in your ult. And then we just decided to buff him, and now everybody's playing him, and now you can't. It's just he just has an ability that stops you dead in your tracks and puts you on freaking health bar and tells everybody your IP address and your mom's maiden name and your social freaking security number. Like, bro, he just can we just kill him again just to relieve the community, man. And don't get me started about the snow globe, bro. You throw that cereal out and then he's spamming them and stuff. It's just this character is just tough, bro. Like, I he's definitely kind of like ruined the game a little bit for me. Like Axel Seer especially, but I mean, a lot of these characters in S tier I just hate fighting them. It's just so unfun. Doesn't feel like real Apex. It just feels like Overwatch. You get ability comboed, and it sucks. It sucks. It is what it is. Vantage. I think Vantage is kind of pretty good. I think she's pretty good. People don't play her. I think her purple perk where she pings the whole team, that is so busted, but nobody plays Vantage, so no one really knows that besides like G Dolphin and maybe like Wattson every now and then. I play a little bit of Vantage, especially on Stormpoint. That purple perk's OP. You can still 2-tap people on blue and on purple if you're good at hitting head. Pretty OP character. I think she's pretty broken, but no one really plays her. And it is what it is. But we should maybe be a little thankful not everybody's spamming Vantage, because holy shit, could you imagine just getting third-party snipe 2-tapped across the map? That would suck. Sparrow. I'm going to bring back up Ash's predicament with Sparrow. Sparrow has pretty fun movement. I won't lie. He has pretty fun movement. You can double jump and scale up buildings and walls. He has a double jump like every 2 seconds, man. And she has a dash every 7. Why could he double jump and jump up buildings every 2 seconds? And he could hit cannons and he could double jump across the map. But she's just stuck on that 7 or 8 second little dash. Like, get them a little bit more in line. Let's lower hers and let's increase his just a little bit. I don't really want them to nerf Sparrow because I don't really think he's like busted, but I do think the double jump's a little stupid. I do hate how much the ult griefs your team, but I do remember like the days where you just Batista bomb someone with the Sparrow ult, they can't do anything. It sucks. So I think he's pretty good where he's at. Maybe just the double jump needs a little touch, but I really don't think he needs to be nerfed. That's just if he ever was to get like nerfed. I think that double jump is where you start at. Other than that, like Sparrow, it's funny. Gibby, oh my, I love Gibby. I freaking love Gibby. I love playing Gibby. I love fighting Gibbies. I love being the Gibby. I love having a Gibby on my team. I just love Gibby. His mythic skin is cool as heck with the cool finisher. Shout out to the designers and all that for that skin. I'm not gonna lie, I really enjoy it. I will walk it back though. Okay, maybe I don't enjoy fighting Gibby. I think the Thunderdome is a little busted. Maybe 50 damage is a little too much because really, I don't think I've ever seen anyone get the heal dome perk. But I do like the concept of the stun and making him like less, like making people less inclined to just jump in his bubble. I do like Gibby though. I like fighting Gibbies. I love bubble fighting. It's just like, I don't know, bubble fighting's like classic Apex feeling. It's like freaking checkers in there, chess, whatever you want to say, like who's going to peek what, who's going to do what move. It's fun. It kind of brings back a little bit of shotgun fighting, which I've kind of missed for a while. Hashtag please bring back Disruptor on the PK. Please, the PK shouldn't take 3 perfect pumps to kill someone, especially in a game where you're not really hitting perfect pumps. Anyway, that was just my little footnote in case the developer was listening. Please bring Disruptor back. Please, the PK needs a hit for over 99 at least on 1 pump. Anyway, love Gibby. It's like I feel like Gibby's like a character where it's like you know what you're up against, right? if you're gonna take a 1v1 on a Gibby, you're fighting a powerhouse. You know he's got a 50 shield gun shield. He's got fortified. He's got that dome. And you lose the fight, you're like, I fought a Gibby. I tried to fight a Gibby, and I lose that. You know, it's not really some BS. It's like, dude, you know what you're up against. You're up against the guy, the big boy. You know, he's not sliding around at 100,000 miles an hour with one button or stunning you with a Q. Okay, maybe not. I will say though, the freaking random pass that they gave him, although it's fun as heck, dude, it's a little crazy. He's getting a little crazy. He's faster than Octane with the red stock and the shotgun perk. I'm sure the devs are going to try to balance that, but I think it's fun. It's definitely a fun perk, but I don't think it should be that fast, you know? Again, I think Octane should stay as like the fastest character of the game for obvious reasons. Lifeline. I feel like Lifeline's just pretty decent. Like, she's not OP and she's not underpowered at all. There's times Lifelines will catch you off guard and they'll be resetting their whole team in that dome, and it is what it is. Her freaking combat medic support role still fits well with her. Healing your teammates on the go. I think she's just sturdy. Don't do anything to her. She's great. Love her. I'm sure some Lifeline mains will be like, no, she needs this, she needs that. Maybe she needs some like different perks. I know there's like some perks that I don't even know what they do because that's how useless they are, but I'm sure some Lifeline mains will like throw some suggestions out there. But yeah, pretty cool. Pretty balanced character. A little annoying, but hey, you're up against a Lifeline. That's what you gotta expect. Mirage. I think Mirage is good as heck because I play with really good Mirages and I play a good Mirage. But I mean, realistically, it's like mid B. Doesn't do much for your team. I think he's pretty good. Like, I love playing Mirage. I get the Bamboozle Eye perk for the wall hacks off the Bamboozles. Very good. Very, very, very good. Goes crazy in a chaotic team fight. Can do a lot of opening damage. You can do the Phoenix Kit cheese where you invis walk up to somebody and one clip one and then ult out. Got people like J Hall, J-Ball, J-Hall, Mirage main. He's always posting Bamboozle clips. He's a pretty good Mirage. He's fun to watch. And he really just shows what you can do with the character. I think Mirage is just fun. I think Mirage is a fun character, and sometimes he sucks to fight, but it's like you know what you're up against, bro. This character is just a troll. It's a troll character. He doesn't have an ability that insta kills you. Like, yeah, he can go invisible, but you know, turn up in Turtle Beaches, man. You know what I mean? Anyway, shout Mirage, pretty cool character. Loba, S tier. S tier up there, obviously. Loot got nerfed, which I kind of like the loot nerf because, gosh, it feels so rewarding to get a good mag and stuff again. I'm not gonna lie. We were kind of spoiled for a little while. We were like Nepo babies, bro. We were freaking spawning in on gold backpacks and purple light mags, and they were hitting replicators for freaking blue lasers and stuff, man. Brought a lot of power back to her with her ult. Buffed her Q. They buffed her Q a lot. And I have an issue with that. And Loba mains are gonna they're gonna be pissed because they're weird. And they're like, our queen hasn't been meta in 2 years. I don't hate Loba, but I walking it back to the Pathfinder thing. Dude, her Q is so brain dead. And it goes farther than like a Pathfinder grapple. With one button that you don't even really have to aim. You just kind of throw it out. And you can drop it whenever. So you can go short distance, you can go long distance, you can go up a skyscraper. Then she gets a speed boost. And she gets some shield, because, I mean, no one's taking the other perk. And they made her Q a lot faster throughout. I think that's cool. Like, her Q coming out faster and going faster, very cool. The fact that she has 2 of them is a little crazy. And it's going to gut some of y'all, but I think she should only have 1. I think this game needs to scale back abilities. Characters need to have 1 ability besides Pathfinder. I think Pathfinder is fine with 2 grapples. Dude, stop giving everybody 2. No, stop. Besides Ballistic. But yeah, I mean, her Q is just so good. You go farther than most characters with one button press, and you get two of them, speed boost, whatever. You can go through windows and stuff. If you're good Loba, you're gonna freaking farm. She's doing great this season. Definitely on the top 3 lineup. If you go to a lot of people's rank grinders, like Twitch streams, dude, they're all playing. They're playing. They're definitely playing one of these 5 characters. Let me tell you. Anyway, Newcastle. I don't think Newcastle's bad at all. I don't think he's bad at all. They just think he's like boring to play. People don't really want to play him. Also, he just kind of gets ran down. That's the thing with Newcastle is like he just gets ran down and ranked, and it's because again, look at the characters we're fighting, dude. She's going through walls. She's throwing balls and getting fortified and drilling your Q. She's queuing behind your Newcastle ult and your res. He's doing his funny Seer dance, throwing snow globes and queuing you. And she's pressing one button and pressing her ult and knocking you up. He's just kind of suffers, but in comp, this guy is so stupid, so boring to watch. Sorry, but it's just sucks in ranked in casuals, OP in comp. It's just kind of what he suffers. I don't really know what they can do with that. I'm just giving my opinion. Conduit, still low S tier. I think that she's just very brain dead support. You just in the middle of a fight, someone's low, press Q. Someone else low, press Q. You make space, press your ult. I heard that she might be getting some buffs soon. I kind of thought she was getting buffs because whenever there's an Apex character on the loading screen on the title screen of a season, you're like, oh shoot, they're getting buffed. Yeah, I think the only thing she needs buffed on is maybe her ult and some different perks, which I hope that's it. I really hope that's it, man. Don't buff her again, bro. She's so like brain dead. Sorry, but she's just like she doesn't really do like she doesn't suffer anything. Look at that face. She needs to suffer a little bit. Like she needs to not be so easy. You know, some characters take themselves out of the fight to be supports and stuff. She just presses one button and your team's healed. It sucks. I know that's her kit, but dude, she's fine now. She's fine now. Please don't buff her Q or anything. Caustic, listen, all the casuals hate Caustic. I actually like fighting Caustic. He gets slammed by Seer because Seer can Q all his barrels and his gas away. I don't really think Caustic's that crazy. Listen, I don't really struggle fighting Caustics. I mean, you fight a Caustic, you know what's going to happen. You should always carry grenades if there's a Caustic because you can just throw one grenade, get rid of all the gas. I think the worst and the most annoying part of Caustic and is like just how he takes all your momentum away with his gas. The other day, I jump padded past Monument High Ground, and there was a barrel up there, and a tick of gas hit me, and it just stopped me. And I just fell down in front of a team. Instead of continuing my jump pad, the gas stopped me in the air and dropped me in front of a team. That is so dumb, man. So dumb. And he also does that to Wraith when she's in the void. Why? Why is that a thing? Anyway, F Caustic. All my homies hate Caustic. Wattson, I'm really scared to talk about this character because all the Wattson mains will literally shoot me IRL if I talk bad about this character or even mention that she might be a little busted. Right now, she's kind of dominating comp. I think she's a very good character. She's a very good character. If you're a good Wattson, you're gonna farm. She's gotten a lot of buffs. She's pretty OP. Let's be honest. Everybody's gonna be like, no. She's pretty OP. Freaking OP. Her perks are good. You got the double small heal perk. Oh, so good, especially in ranked. She's kind of dominating comp, and she's making it so it's really hard to play edge. Like once Crypto gets banned in comp, it's like impossible to push a Wattson team. And you can sit here and be like, "What's the point of her, dude? Shut up." Like we love Wattson, but gosh, she's annoying. Also, I've been playing a lot of pubs with Fade recently, and I haven't played pubs in maybe 2-3 years because I've just been a rank grinder, bro. the amount of people that just play Wattson and sit in those streamer buildings and just put fences there and do nothing. And it's so annoying because the fences have so much HP that like you can shoot with a shotgun, and if your pump isn't literally perfect, you're just gonna hit marker it, man. It's just annoying. It's just so annoying. I think she's pretty good. I don't know where exactly I'm gonna put her. I'm gonna put her like here. I think she can still be played in ranked pretty well, but um yeah, that's kind of my thoughts on her. We got Rampart. I think her buffs were pretty good. I know Erased is loving it. Erased is a Rampart main. Probably doing all his little movement. She got pretty good buffs, but again, she kind of suffers. Like she's not that crazy in ranked. It's really rushed down meta. These characters kind of slam her in every way possible. She can be good. I'm sure people have had their annoying fights with her, but she's kind of bad in ranked. To be honest, kind of bad in ranked. There's value behind her though, and she is getting better. And I think again, she just suffers from the meta and the rank system. If the rank system was more like placement based, then I think people would play Rampart a lot more and set up buildings and all that. But yeah, I think like mid B for a ranked tier list. Ooh, last but not least, Catalyst. I love playing Catalyst. I love playing this character. I think Catalyst is super fun. I think she's really slept on. Way she has 3 spikes and 4 door rebuilds. She goes crazy on E District. She have the spike perk that does more damage and insta proc, so you can throw it at people's feet mid fight and kill them for free. I think she's a great character, and I actually enjoy playing her a lot. Again, kind of suffers from that meta, but I think people said that she was getting buffed soon. Maybe I'm hoping this is the one thing I hope. Her wall needs some kind of change, and taking something from like Valorant, I think she should be able to bend her wall, kind of like the Phoenix wall in Valorant or something. I think she should be able to like curve it around stuff and just kind of like build a random formation. I think that would be so cool and so unique for that character. But that's it. I hope her Qs stay the same because they're really good, and I hope nothing else changes because she's pretty freaking good. Her wall just kind of sucks, and that's really it. Anyway, that's our tier list. Leave your comments on what you're feeling, if you disagree or if you agree. Remember, my opinion's always the right one because I said so, and my name's Sang. So, anyway, footnotes. Please, developers, please give Ballistic his speed boost back, his movement speed, just for him. Just for him. Let me lurch again, man. Let me lurch again at full speed. Please, man. He feels so clunky and weird. And yeah, nerf Seer and Axel, Loba, Maggie, alter, leave Conduit, how she is. Other than that, take the Bangalore smoke door mechanic away, please, man. We need telegraphed abilities in FPSs so you know what's going on. You can't just all that. And yeah, I mean, that's really it. I mean, I'm streaming most days on Twitch. I'm probably on vacation right now by the time I post this, but I mean, I'm gonna get back to the grind, get back to complaining about that meta and touching those zip lines. You know me, having a good time. Started doing a lot more movement recently, and that's pretty cool. I actually finally binded a crouch key to my keyboard so I could do super glides. Because for those that know me, what just happened? Oh my, Gibby. For those that know me, I have crouch on my mouse button. That's always what I used, and I would even super glide with my mouse and my spacebar. Really inconsistent when using 2 devices, 2 hands. And I've recently, obviously, I've been playing with a lot of Fade, Cloudy, Lamek, Asu, X. Like, I've been playing with those boys a lot more now, and of course, I've been getting movement pilled, and it's really fun. It's fun to learn those mechanics again. I haven't really grinded movement since I was a pub player, and I'm having a good time. Meta sucks to play against all the time, especially when we're playing the mains. We're playing Wraith, Cloudy on his Ash, and me on my Ballistic. Being the only people that play those characters, everybody knows it's us, and we get focused, and everybody's just sliding around throwing their Seer keys. It kind of sucks. It is what it is. I'm very thankful for being able to do what I do and complain about video games all day. It's really cool. beats my old social work job, and I can't be thankful enough. Thank you for 15K on YouTube. I know it's a little late to say that. I've been really kind of burnt out, a little lazy. But I'm really thankful for being able to do what I do. Shout out Wattson, Wattson for always helping me out. I went and visited him the other week, and that was really fun. We went and rock climbed, and it was a really good time, man. Shout out Keon. Keon's really cool. And I mean, that's kind of the update. I'm probably gonna post like a settings video and a bind video soon because people ask so much about that. So I'll probably post that eventually. Other than that, no real plans for the future. Again, I'm sitting this pro league split off. No one really wanted this saying, but it is what it is. I kind of wanted to take it off anyway and focus on more content and more having fun with the boys. And, you know, I kind of enjoy it. I'm able to take some time off and go visit friends and do my own thing. And again, I'm just thankful to be able to play this game. As much as I talk trash about the game, it's because it comes out of a place of love. I love this game. I want to see it prosper. If this game is doing well, everybody else is doing well too, like content creators. The devs are great people. Even if we have disagreements, shout out the devs for keeping the game going. Shout out the art team for all the cool skins and stuff we've been getting. People be ragging on the skins and stuff, but it's like, bro, how do you rag on an artist? Do they just they get told to make something and they just cook it up in their mind and they be drawing it and developing it? So can't really hate on the artist. And I'm just sitting here. Video's done. I'm just sitting here glazing. Anyway, I'll be back. I'll be live like maybe Monday, Tuesday evening. And if you're watching this like 3 weeks later, hopefully the meta has changed since then. If the meta has changed and they've like thrown some random nerfs and stuff out, I'll probably comment where I'd put characters if they do move. Hopefully you'll see a comment that says, yo, Seer is B tier and Axel is C tier. But one can hope. All right, I appreciate everybody. Thank you so much. Thank you for enjoying this tier slop, and I'll catch you later. Bye-bye.